folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking saddle hunting. So I only own one tree stand now. That's a double-seated tree stand, ladder stand that I stick up in case, I'm taking somebody hunting or whatever, so that I can be with them and coach them a little bit or whatever it is we're doing. But if I'm going by myself or somebody's coming with me and they're filming for me or whatever it is, I'm running a saddle no matter what. My CRÜZR saddle is my go-to every time. It's so good, it's so lightweight, it's easy to set up, and it's comfortable. All day sits are no problem. I know a lot of guys ask the questions like, oh, can you sit in it all day? Is it comfortable? It's just as comfortable as sitting down in a tree stand all day like this, where you have to stand up to readjust. You're gonna get pressure points no matter what happens, no matter what you're using. The beauty about a saddle is they minimize a lot of pressure points, and you can adjust yourself. You can let your bridge out, you can let your tether out, you can roll one way, roll another, you can slide into the tree and put your knees on the tree, stick a pad on there, sit down in it. There's so many different positions you can do. You can even stand up, take the weight off your saddle, and just stand on your platform against the tree or turn back onto it, whatever you want to do. There's so many different things you can do. I do know some guys that run like a hybrid system where they use the base of a tree stand and a saddle. I don't do that just because I like to keep things as light as possible. So first off, your platform. So I use CRÜZR gear for all my stuff. I've been working with those guys for the last 2 years and I love their stuff. This is their mini seeker platform. It's about 11.5 inches wide and it has these drops at the back for your feet to sit on an angle, which I find super comfortable. It works well for me. You can step onto the flat part of the platform if you want to as well. And it does have this grip cast on the top, so it keeps your feet from slipping around. It's great. It's lightweight. It's not too heavy. I think it comes in around 3 pounds or something like that. It's not super heavy. Folds down. It's nice and compact. That's the profile of it. And if you grab their escape pack, there's a slot right there for that to sit in. It does attach with a cam buckle strap, which I like AmSteel rope on my sticks, but for my platform, I like the strap more. I just feel more secure with it. So if you're gonna get into the tree, you kind of wanna attach it with your strap, fold it up, push it down, then cam it over, and that'll give you a better lock into the tree, and it'll eliminate, you'll find if you don't do that, you'll see like a gap between this top bracket and the tree. If you push it down first and then cam it over, you'll get rid of that. And it also has the adjuster screw, so you can change the angle of the platform in relation to the bar that goes on the tree. So that's a great piece. They do make the seeker in the regular size as well, which is a bit bigger. I think you get like 12.5 inches. So that is a fantastic piece. Then it's going to come with 2 ropes. You're going to get your linesman rope, which is here, and then you're going to get your tether. For my linesman rope, I run a conduct on my linesman rope for one reason, and that's the fact that when you're climbing, it is so much easier to just have one-handed adjustments. So you can pull yourself into the tree or you can let yourself out. So basically, once you put your saddle on, you get your belt around the tree, you literally just pull up on this string and you can see it lets that string ride through that conduct just like that, and then it bites down so it won't go backwards until you pull out on this little loop here, and then it allows it to move freely. That, if I'm going to tell anybody who's getting into saddle hunting one piece to buy, the conduct is it. You can get that from CRÜZR as well. You can head over to my Instagram and check it out. You can get a discount code to save yourself some money as well. But I highly, highly recommend a conduct for your linesman rope. Now, when it comes to once you're in the tree, you're on your platform, this is my tether that wraps around the tree, and then you'll get this one piece that comes down here and hooks to your bridge. For this, I just leave the crescent knot. It's fine. I know it takes two-handed operation, but that's why I leave it on my tether. I feel more comfortable with it, and for all day sits with a lot of pressure, I don't really want the teeth on there all day, so the crescent knot works great. You can just kind of stand up, take some tension on it, move the crescent knot wherever you have to, and then put the weight back on, and you're good to go. Obviously, the carabiners, they come with the kit if you buy the Super kit from CRÜZR. So those are fantastic. Then onto the saddle itself. This is the CRÜZR XC saddle. It's a medium, so I'm about 5'8", 178 pounds, somewhere around there. So this fits me perfect. It's a medium. In the back here, you'll see it has this crease that actually unfolds. So it expands on your backside, which gives you a lot more comfort because you don't get any pinch points, and it allows you to either run it narrower or expanded to come up your back higher and down your leg lower, so it can sit more like a seat in case you want to swing into the tree and put your knees against the tree. So that's great. It's got this loop system here so that you can attach whatever you want, like this bag that comes from CRÜZR, which, by the way, is bottomless. For some reason, I put, a lot of guys run 2 bags. I can literally fit all my ropes, my gloves, everything I need just in this one bag. It's so, it doesn't look big, but man, it holds a ton of gear. I'm always shocked when I'm pulling things out of it. It's like a tickle trunk, like a bottomless pit. It has a buckle strap that goes around your waist right there. Just clicks in, push these to release it, as well as buckled leg straps that come up between your legs and strap you into the saddle. Your bridge is Lineman AmSteel rope, and it has a crescent knot slider so you can adjust your bridge to whatever you need, so you can relieve pinch from your hips if you need to. I've never actually had any pinch from this saddle at all, no matter where my bridge has been. It's been fantastic. I've ran this saddle for about 2 years now. It's still in great condition, super tough. All the webbing looks in good shape. So if you're gonna run a saddle, I highly recommend checking CRÜZR out. They are fantastic. I love their gear, and like I said, you can get a discount code and save yourself a little bit of money. My other point would be, if you are going to run a saddle, every year what I do is I check all my ropes. So I'll just run through the rope and I'll bend it around my finger like this, and then that allows me to do 2 things. It allows me to put strain on the rope to visually see any frays or anything like that, and it also allows me to feel if there's anything sticking out of that rope or whatever. And then I will run through all the wet meshing on the back of the saddle, make sure there's no tears and all that good stuff, and I'll pull apart the expansion seat just to make sure we're all good in there. And then I move on to my platform, just check it to make sure there's no cracks or nothing bent or anything like that that's going to weaken that platform on me. Safety is super important. When you're up in a tree, whether you're on the saddle or a tree stand or whatever it might be, you should definitely inspect all your gear when you put it away for the season and when you take it out for the start of a new season. And in all honesty, when I'm at the tree, I don't do a super detailed inspection, but every time I get up in the tree, I just have a look over it, make sure I didn't hook anything, tear anything. And if you see a problem with your rope, just replace it. It's way safer that way. So thank you very much for watching. Like I say, if you want to get one of these saddles, go ahead, head over to my Instagram, grab that discount code CJD Batista or Behind the Hunt on Instagram. And please like and subscribe. Make sure you don't miss any other reviews we've got coming up. We've got a ton coming down the line. And hopefully we can review some bags for you here soon for saddle hunting, specifically designed around that. I've got one out on the CRÜZR Escape Pack already, so go ahead and check that out as well. Thank you very much for watching. Safe hunt.